Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So on today's episode, I'm going to be showing you guys a quick tutorial for my client's birthday shoot makeup. So we are done with the skin prep. I just moisturized her face earlier, and then this is a primer. I'm just putting it on the T-zone. Then I moisturize her lip. Once I'm done with that, I spray to set in everything that I have done. I use the Rimmel primer and Cetaphil for the moisturizer. Next, I'm going in with the V Beauty foundation. I love this foundation very much. I'm mixing the two shades, a darker shade and a lighter shade. And I just, go in with the blending process. Just make sure to blend in very, very well, seamlessly. Blending is everything in makeup, like I always say. Now you want to highlight with a shade lighter than her skin tone, which I'm just doing right now, and I'm just blending in. So while you're concealing the under eye, make sure that your concealer is not too close, to the under eye, so that it would have a seamless blend right there. And make sure that there is no creasing when you want to apply your powder. Just make sure that everywhere is just smoothly blended out. So for the blush, I just apply it on the bridge of her nose and on the cheekbone, just to give her, a bit of color. I use the red and the orange colors in my palette. Going in with the V powder palette, those places that I have already concealed, I'll just use this to do a finishing touch right there. I always like to start from her jaw so that I don't leave that place, because most of the time it's always left out during makeup when you're in a hurry. I'm also setting her smile lines, because I noticed that she has smile lines and I don't want, when she smiles, that place cracks, and that's why I'm setting the smile lines with the setting powder. Now for contouring, I just use a shade darker than her for the contouring. I contour from the brows down to the tip of her nose. So make sure while you're blending, make sure to blend properly so you don't leave any harsh lines. Now to set my brush, I just go in with the burnt orange and the brown, and I tap it off so that I don't have excess blush on, and I just set in the liquid blush that I had already put earlier. So try as much as possible not to leave harsh lines while you're blending everything out. I noticed that there were some harsh lines during the process, but I'll later on blend everything out. We just had a good chat while I was doing this makeup, and that's why you just see her laughing, because I was trying to ease off the tension. For a smooth transition, I'd recommend using the powder palette, the darkest shade in the powder palette for a smooth transition. Just make sure to use the darkest shade and apply it around your crease area. Next, I go in with my eye primer. Remember, less is more. I just put in something that I can blend easily with my brush, or I just go in with my finger and just blend it out very well. I'll be using the Isa and Dosa eyeshadow. This eyeshadow is really pigmented and every single thing came out popping. I really love all the colors here and I'd recommend you try it out. It's always advisable to start out with a brighter color or brighter colors for the outer corner of the eye, where the light hits directly. Just use brighter colors. It makes the eyeshadow pop very well. So while you're blending, make sure to blend very well. And now I'm just going in with shimmers, a brighter color as well, also to just give the eye look a pop. You see the difference between this eye and the other eye is just the glitters that just helped it, the shimmers that just helped it pop a bit. So next is the eyeliner, and usually I'm always very scared to do the eyeliner because it's a very sensitive place. I don't want it to mess up my eye look. And yeah, we're done with that. Then I go on to my brows. I just follow her brows, an already existing brow. I don't make my own brows. I just follow her hairline and I give her a perfect brow. I used to have problems drawing brows before. I'm not the best at it now, but I know that I'm not where I used to be. I'm better now. Yes, so just to get better, I think practice makes perfect, and that's just it. So I just give her a fine line and I fill in the brows. Now this other side is very tricky. I just do the same thing, like I repeat the same process on this other side. Most of the time I always have issues making sure that the brows are sisters, like they look alike, but I think I've gotten a hang of it. And now the next thing is concealing the brows. Now while concealing the brows, I use my LA Girl Pro concealer, the same concealer that I made use of for her under eye. So while using this concealer, you need to make use of a flat brush so that it would give you a smooth carving, right? Then you go in with a blending brush that will blend out every single thing seamlessly. And remember, less is more. Do not pack plenty products while concealing. If not, it would give you issues when you want to blend. The next thing I do is to go on with my brow tint to make sure that those places that are dark, that are making the brows dark, I tend to brush it out and just fade it out a bit. Okay, so our look is coming together. The next thing is our lip. I like to use a brown pencil just to outline the lip before going in with any other color. The smile on her face is because her photographer just stepped in. Next, I'm going to be using this light nude shade, just to give the look a bit of a pop. And I'll also add a little bit of light pink. Then I just blend it out. Then I go in with a brown Avor lipstick just to give it a proper definition. Now we are almost done. We just use the V Beauty powder palette to dust off the excesses of the eyeshadow or any remainder of the setting powder. To blend, including the neck areas, because sometimes you can forget that place when you're blending the face. So the next is the febble highlighter. I'm just going to be using subtle colors, that's pink and gold, and you just have to apply it on the upper side of the cheekbone and make sure to blend very well so that there is no harsh lines left. So I'm just dusting off the excesses on her chin. I don't want to apply much there. Now before I put lashes on, I like to use a glue on her natural lash so that it sticks very well, because I had an issue just putting the glue only on the lash without applying it directly to her natural lash. It helps it stick very well once you add an extra glue to her natural lash. Don't forget to press in the lash, and we're done with this beautiful makeup. I think I got what she wanted, a very subtle look, nothing extra. Yeah, thank you guys for sticking with me till this time. Hope you learned something from this particular episode, and I'll see you next Saturday in my next video. Thank you.